What a great day this is. We have one of the hotshot high school phenoms, Mason West. Thanks for joining me, Mason. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
You're one of the top stories out there in young athletics, man. You're getting ready for your senior year of high school, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And you've been the first round draft choice of the Chicago Blackhawks, the 29th overall selection. And it sounds to me like you want to go back to high school instead of rushing your hockey career to play quarterback again for Edina High School. Tell me about that.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, I've always played quarterback growing up for Edina. I started my sophomore year, and I've always loved playing hockey and football and switching in between sports. And I think playing one more football year would be super fun to do with my buddies and try to win a state championship.
Let's get into the hockey part of this first. The Chicago Blackhawks, they're a team with 3 Stanley Cups in the 2010s. But I go up to Chicago periodically. They've been down, man, the last 8 to 10 years. Tell me about the selection, what that was like, and what do you know about the Chicago Blackhawks?
Yeah, I think the first thing is my favorite team was the Blackhawks. My dad is from Chicago, so it kind of works out well in that case. I think we're actually going out of Chicago this weekend to have a family reunion. So I have a lot of connections down there and have a good support system down in Chicago. But I think just going straight before the draft into the combine, I had a really good conversation with them at the combine. Then going into the draft, I think right when they trade up, I had a good feeling that we had a good conversation in the combine that maybe I'd get picked and selected, and obviously I did, and it was a dream come true. And I think now it's just time to the real work kind of starts now, and just I can really tone in on all the things that can make you a better hockey player every day.
Well, the Blackhawks saw what you did, winning a state title. You had a hat trick in a championship game. Are you really 6'6", 220 pounds? What are your official measurables?
I am, yeah. I think I'm around 6'7" now, and then I'd say I'm around like 220, 225, yeah.
Are you familiar with who Connor Bedard is?
I am, yeah.
He's the number 1 overall pick, right, of the Blackhawks. And he's only 18 years old, and he's up with the parent club, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Is that the plan for you to fast track and join Bedard and give him a 6'7" badass out there? Is that the plan for the Blackhawks?
Yeah, for sure. Later on, for sure. I think obviously a goal is mine and to play college hockey, and obviously I'm still a junior in high school, so I want to finish high school and then head into college and play college hockey, and then basically it's kind of how I develop and kind of what path I want to take. But yeah, for sure, that'd be super fun.
Teach me, Mason, what it's like when you get drafted. You're just in high school. You're going back for your senior year. It's not like the NFL where you get drafted and go right to training camp with the team.
Yeah.
You're playing for the Fargo Force, which is a youth. Tell me about the Fargo Force, that hockey team that you're playing on.
Yeah, so I played for Edina High School, and then after that, I went and played in it's called the United States Hockey League, the USHL, and it's kind of like a junior program, so it kind of develops you to get ready for college and beyond. So I played with them. It's super awesome just going with our coach, Brett Skinner, and obviously Katie, who set this up, and stuff like that. We just have really good people around that with Matt Cullen, who kind of runs all that stuff, and it's around Moorhead, too, which is a really great spot. But I think it was a really good spot for me just to develop just because of the coaching staff and how much they really value putting in time to getting me better every day. And me being a big guy, maybe being a little bit more of a project and maybe in like just learning the game better. I think Coach Skinner did a really good job of developing me. And I'm really excited for next year to, really excited for football, but also really excited to get started in Fargo and start it back up again.
You said it, Matt Cullen. He's a minority owner of the Fargo Force. He's quite a hockey player himself. 3 Stanley Cups. He played for the Predators. He played for the Ducks. What conversations have you had with him up in Fargo?
Yeah, I'm lucky enough. His kid actually plays on the team too, Brooks Cullen. There's a lot of Cullens in Moorhead. I think he's honestly a legend up there, and it's kind of cool hearing his perspective, not only on the USHL side and how I'm going to develop there, but also his path and what he took to do all the success he had in the NHL. So it's super cool to talk to him and kind of get that familiarity and kind of not just in the USHL, but also kind of have that NHL comparison a little bit.
You know, Mason, I got some friends in hockey. I went up to watch the St. Louis Blues, and I got to sit next to Chris Pronger during a game, one of the great hockey players for the last 20 years. I did not realize how big he was compared to a lot of the other hockey guys. Tell me a little bit about being 6'7", some of the disadvantages, maybe some of the advantages that you have on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously being a big guy, you have a lot of reach, and I guess I think one of the disadvantages, I mean, not a disadvantage, but maybe it's a little bit more tough to develop. I guess a little bit faster, just because you're a bigger guy, you have more limbs, and you really have to tone in on your skating. I guess being a big guy, it's kind of hard to be a good skater, which I feel like I do a good job of doing and really working hard at. You have to be really flexible and. I feel like a lot of big guys tend to get injured a lot, and I feel like I do a good job of recovering, taking care of my body, and doing those little things that that can help so I can be on the ice every day and every night for those USHL games. But I think one of the coolest things for me is just the mental aspect of playing quarterback. And obviously, I'm a big guy and have all those physical tools, but I think it's more of a mental game, more of the physical game. Honestly, I think I kind of bring that football mindset of kind of dealing with adversity. A lot can go wrong as a quarterback. You can throw a pick six, and you got to go right back out there the next play. And I think it translates to hockey just in the aspect of it just happens way quicker. I mean, you can turn over the puck, but you're still on the ice and you got to back check. It's that's why I love playing sports, because you can deal with adversity, but also have those really fun times like winning championships and doing special things as a team. But I think that was one of the biggest things for me is obviously I'm a big guy and have all those physical tools, but a lot of things that people don't see is like the mental aspect and how I kind of deal with adversity.
Now, you said it. I didn't say anything about it. You said quarterback and you said football. That's one of the big reasons I'm here. I've been watching your tape, man, and we'll get into that in just a second. But I just want to set the record straight. You're going back to finish your senior year with your high school football teammates, and then you're going right back to the Fargo Force to complete the season, right?
Yeah, correct.
You have committed to Michigan State, man. Adam Nightingale, he got you to become a Spartan. Is that right?
Correct, yeah.
And Michigan State, real quick, they've won back-to-back Big Ten titles. Why Michigan State? Why not stay at home at Minnesota, man? Why'd you become a Spartan for Coach Nightingale?
Yeah, I think just the way to develop players, I really try to make comparisons a little bit with players they've had. Just if you know Charlie Stramel, he was there. He transferred from Wisconsin to Michigan State, and just to see his success, I think I kind of compare myself to him a little bit, just in the size aspect. We kind of have those physical tools that we were talking about earlier with the reach part and good skating. So it was kind of cool to see how he developed and kind of blossomed into that. I guess into that school, and I think I can kind of do the same thing, but also kind of be my own player and kind of be a unique player for them, and hopefully help them win and stuff like that. But that was kind of the biggest thing for me is all the coaches were on board for making me the best player I can become, and that's the thing for me is I want to develop and I want to win championships.
You must have great parents that support you, taking you to all these practices, hockey, football.
Yeah.
Your dad's name is Mike. Am I right on that?
Correct. Yeah.
Now, didn't he play basketball at Eastern Illinois?
He did. Yeah.
He was Sean Payton, the coach of the Denver Broncos. He was Sean Payton's roommate.
Correct. Yeah.
I bet you grew up with that Who Dat Nation, that New Orleans stuff on your room, did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I was a big Drew Brees fan, Michael Thomas, Brandon Cooks. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, those guys ran me out of coaching, big boy. They got me fired, Drew Brees. But I want to kind of transition now into football because obviously it's very important to you. You're going back to win a championship with your high school football teammates. What is it about football that lured you back to the gridiron?
Yeah, I would just say, I mean, you only live once, and I'll never have the chance to ever go back and play football again. And I mean, if you know guys like Anders Lee, he was kind of in the same situation as me. He was a football player, and he plays for the New York Islanders now, and he went back for his senior year of football. So I think he's doing just fine in the NHL right now. So I mean, if he can do it, I think I can do it too. And it's just important to me to make special memories with my buddies. I mean, I've known these guys since I was about like 7 or 8 years old, so it's super cool. I can play with them again, and obviously I haven't won a football state championship, but I've won a hockey one. But that's kind of my goal, is just to win another state championship, but also kind of just do something special with my buddies and do it for our community too.
Well, you're 6'7", 225 pounds. I look at your film from last year. I mean, you got great accuracy, great touch on the throw. You're athletic. Tell me a little bit about your offense and what you guys are trying to do throwing a football in your high school.
Yeah, obviously, if you are Edina High School, we don't have like the biggest guys on the O line, so we're trying to get the ball out quick. I think when I kind of became quarterback, we started to throw the ball a little bit more, and we got the ball out pretty fast. We run a spread offense, so I mean, I guess we do a lot of just comebacks, and we have good wide receivers that can go up and make great plays. So I guess with our offensive coordinator and our head coach Jason Potts and Coach Slug, I think we do a good job of kind of scheming plays and kind of having those Coach Andy Reid sessions in the locker room, making trick plays and stuff like that. But
You guys
I
do
think we
run a
just,
lot of gadget plays. I've seen some flea flickers, and the
yeah,
production is impressive. I mean, 37 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 2,600 yards. You have a unique system, and you spread the ball around to all 5 eligibles.
for sure. Yeah, I think it's just all our offensive coordinator and our head coach. I think they do a really good job spreading out the ball, and when one person's not open and they're trying to double one guy, I think another guy's open too. And maybe if I can use my athleticism and run out a little bit and create time for myself, I think that's when we'll have success.
Look, Mason, you're going to have a great year. Edina's going to have a great year. You're going to have a great year, and I can't wait to watch this. And I know Jonathan Smith, the head football coach at Michigan State. What are you going to do when he knocks on the door and says, hey, let's play football. We got some NIL money here. We got all kind of gifts for you. What are you going to do when people come banging on your door because you're going to have a great year?
I don't know. I might just give them some Michigan State hockey gear. I think they might just need to
Really?
become a hockey fan.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
mean,
doubt. There's no doubt about you changing your mind and being open-minded about being an NFL quarterback.
not really. No, I mean, obviously that'll be in the back of my head, but I'm sticking with hockey and I'm staying loyal with hockey. I mean, I'm staying loyal to my teammates playing football for another year, and I'm staying loyal to Michigan State and all those fans up there that I'm going to stick to hockey. But I mean, if they ever need someone to go throw for them for practice or they need some work for the tight ends, maybe I'll go throw a little bit and sling it around.
Geez, you're like a coach's dream, man. I think being a quarterback can certainly help you on the ice rink. I've
Yeah.
heard like during power plays and whatnot, you see the field, you have a feeling for the deployment of the defense. How does being a quarterback help an ice hockey player at a high level?
Yeah, I think it's all awareness. Obviously, in hockey, there's a lot of things that happen in the game. There's a lot of those little quick passes that I think I do a good job of. I think when you watch me as a hockey player, you can really see that with my vision and just kind of my awareness for the ice. I think in the football field, I really have awareness for the pocket, whether I need to roll out or kind of step up in the pocket, or I kind of know where pressures come, where the safeties are, if they're playing man zone or stuff like that. I think I do a good job of doing so. I can kind of translate into hockey, whether it's a power play, penalty kill situation, kind of where guys are coming from if they're running like a 1-3-1 or stuff like that. I think I do a good job of recognizing coverages, but also recognizing where guys are going to be and maybe not passing to where they are and can maybe chipping off the boards, or I guess in the football case, you can kind of pass it to where they're going to be. I think that'll be one of the biggest things for me is just being more aware and kind of staying focused throughout the whole game.
I got to ask you this. I'm on a mission, about the snap count. I don't know if you've seen this, but I can't take all this clapping, man. I
Yeah.
like to hear the quarterback get up at the line of scrimmage and control the line of scrimmage with a nice, loud snap count.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing at Edina? Tell me you're not clapping.
No, we're not. No, I think.
Oh, let me hear it. Let me feel a Mason West #1 draft choice of the Chicago Blackhawks. I got to hear this snap count. Give it
Maybe
to
I'll
me.
give you like a if we're doing like a hard count, I'll start with like a hard
Oh,
count. So usually we'll do we have a thing that's called fast food. So it's funny because I'll go up to the line and be like Burger King or like Taco Bell, but then our coach wanted us to change it. So I'd be like Crunch Wrap Supreme. I'd like to have to name out like the lettuce wraps and everything. So it would be should I just give you a full time?
let me have it, man. Like you're in a game in front of 20,000 crazy Minnesota fans.
Yeah, so it'd be like, so he gives out the hand sign. It's like this, I guess, or like something like that would be like our fast food. Would be like Burger King, Burger King, Burger King. Here we go, down. It's a hut, 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 and then it'd be like down, it's a hut. That would be it.
Let me feel it. That's just half-assed. Let me feel the real freaking guy here, man. I want to feel Mason West. Come on, ring my bell.
All right,
Let me
here we
hear
go. Burger King, Crunch Wrap Supreme, Crunch Wrap Supreme. Here we go. Down. It's a hut, hut, hut. Down, it's a hut. That would be it.
God, I love you, man. Tell me about the guy that graduated from Edina High School for the New York Rangers. Tell me about the team captain of the Rangers.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I talked to him before the draft and everything, and obviously he's a
What's
great
he
guy.
advising you to do? Tell me.
He wants me to be a kid. He just wants me to have fun. Yeah, I think that's a big cool thing about him is he obviously had a great path and great career, but he's not trying to guide me in a certain direction. He just wants me to have fun and being a kid. And as I said before, I really want to have the chance to do football again with my buddies, and he kind of advised me to, I guess, keep playing and keep being a kid and keep having fun.
You love hockey. Tell me what it is about that sport, because you could play any of the sports. I mean, you got great athletic ability. You could have played basketball yourself. You could be a big-time Division I quarterback. I got to know about hockey because I stand down there. These players, they get the crap knocked out of them for 80 games a year, man. What is it about the hockey sport?
Yeah, I mean, I just love the grind. I love working hard, and I kind of like the aspect of like the hockey team. I was 20 guys all in it for the same reason. I love how everyone's super close, and whether it's going out to eat or just being in the locker room with the guys, I think that's one of the cool things. I love the hockey community, but also I just love the grind. How it's a lot of games, and it's really gritty in that aspect. I think I do a good job of being mentally strong and physically strong, but it's just the feeling of scoring a goal and having all your teammates come up to you and stuff like that, and everyone's getting pumped up. And or if your buddy scores a goal, it's just super fun to go over there and maybe have a little bit of celebration with him. But I think that's one of the coolest things for me is seeing like team success is super cool. And obviously, I've had the chance to win a hockey state championship, and I'll always remember that. And I have a ring for that, so that was kind of the cool things.
Last couple things I have. Thanks for being here with me, Mason West. You're a stud, man. But, I watch these hockey guys. Some of these hockey players play into their 40s. I mean, they got no teeth. They're professional badasses. They will pop you, man.
Yeah.
And you as a first-round pick, you know how it is. You're going to be an 18, 19-year-old guy playing against 28, 29, 35-year-old guys. Are you nervous? Are you excited? What's the emotion inside of you as you get ready for this journey?
Yeah, I would just say I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm gonna give them what I have. I mean, obviously they have, they're great and everything, but I want to show them what I have too. I mean, obviously, I think I can do a lot of things on the hockey ice, and I want to make an impact. So, I think I'm more excited than nervous. But obviously, there might be some nerves for those first couple games or stuff like that. But I'm definitely more excited. I think one of the cool things too is I'm just more excited to get after it tomorrow after my workout or stuff like that. I kind of just try to stay in the moment and have fun and kind of just get better every day. So I'm kind of just excited to get better tomorrow and Friday, and then have a good recovery day Saturday and Sunday, and then kind of just get back at it on Monday too.
Well, I know the Blackhawks are excited, man. I mean, when they won those Stanley Cups, I can still remember Kane and Taves and Keith. They had some great players, but the team needs some juice. And I think getting this Connor Bedard kid in there and the possibility of getting you on the ice, hell, I'm going to go get season tickets, man. But look at this. Look at this box that was sent to me. You recognize
this
logo right here?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's the Fargo Force, man. Now, last year, they broke a franchise record. They won 50 games.
Yeah.
And you only got to play in 10 games. Is that right?
Correct.
How many games do you think you'll be able to play in this year with the Force after your high school season is over football?
Yeah, I would say around like 40 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that exciting or what? You care if I open this thing to see what's in here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because maybe you want me to send you some of this gear, huh? Have you seen any of my box openings?
I have, yeah.
What do you think of my box opening technique?
Yeah, they get me fired up.
This is going to really get you fired up right here, brother. Would you look at this right here?
That's awesome.
Is that great or what? If we send you one of these, can we get it autographed?
Yeah, for sure.
Mason freaking West. Jake Melisak, my assistant's a huge hockey guy, and he's just teaching me how to put the helmet on and all this good stuff. You better watch out, Wes. I'm coming after you. I'm going to make you play football. I'm going to be banging on your door when you throw for 4,100 yards this year, and I'm going to talk you into being my quarterback when I come back to coaching. But seriously, good luck, and thanks for being here today. You are going to be a coach's dream. Stay healthy. Go get yourself a state championship and keep working on that snap count. You need a little loan, large, open, moving mouth.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a great one.
Good one.